Hello, historians. The purpose of today is to help you to complete the mandatory number 2 academic prep activity, which is to set up your digital binder for Unit 1. Let's get started. In order to complete this, I need two things. I need Google Classroom up, and I need Google. On Google Classroom, you're going to go to your period, click on Classwork, scroll to the top, and click on the academic prep assignment for today. Notice that the mandatory number 2 activity says, set up your digital binder for Unit 1 using the teacher-provided binder setup video, which is this, and the binder table of contents. Your binder will be due on the day of your summative assessment and is a great source for you to study over the weekend and also to help you on the actual test. If we scroll down to the bottom, we can see here the binder table of contents document. This is a great resource. It highlights that the test for periods 1, 2, and 3 will be on Friday the 18th, and the test for periods 5, 6, and 7 will be on Thursday the 17th. Let's take a look at the steps for setting up your digital binder. Number 1, create a folder in your Google Drive. Number 2, title the folder with your period, last name, and first name. Number 3, share the folder with the teacher at anna.benavides@animo.org. And number 4, find all 12 documents shown below here, label them as shown below, and place them in your binder. Let's get started. In order to create our folder, we need to go into our Google, specifically into your Google Drive. This can be accessed by clicking on the Google Apps icon here to the right, and then clicking on the Drive icon. This will take you, if you're already logged into your Animo Green Dot account, this will take you directly to your Google Drive. Here you should see all of your personal files from previous classes or previous assignments stored. You need to create a folder. You can do so by clicking on New towards the left-hand side. Once you've done this, click on Folder. This will allow you to create a new folder. The folder should be titled with your period, last name, and first name. When you're done titling your folder, click on Create. The folder should automatically appear for you. Go ahead and right-click on that folder, and then click on Share. In order for Ms. Benavides to have access to grading your folder, you must share the folder with her at anna.benavides@animo.org. Click on My Name, check mark, Notify. I do not want to receive an email from you that your folder has been created. Why? Because I'm going to get 165 emails, and I don't want that. So again, check mark, Notify people. When you do that, you'll see that the options change. Please make sure that you've unchecked. When you're ready, click on Share. You've now shared your folder with me. If you want to verify that you actually did it correctly, you can right-click, click on Share, and then automatically down here, the names of the individuals who have access to your folder should pop up. You should see your Green Dot account and My Teacher account. If you don't see My Teacher account, please enter in my email up here at the top again and click on Share. Now that you've gone ahead and shared your folder with me, we need to complete the next couple steps. Let's take a look at what those are. The next step says, find all 12 documents, label them as shown below, and place them in your binder. If I take a look at the first document, we're looking at a set of notes from the Unit 1.1 lesson on Western political thought. These notes will be found in the lesson section of Google Classroom. This means I need to go to Google Classroom, click on Classwork, and scroll down to the lesson section. The Unit 1.1 notes are some of the notes that we did at the very beginning of the school year, so it's going to be towards the bottom of the post. Let's click on this first post to see if I get lucky. Score. The Unit 1.1 notes are the very first post at the bottom of the lesson material. I'm going to click on this. Let's make sure that the titles match. Western Political Thought Notes, Unit 1.1. Western Political Thought Notes, Unit 1.1. Perfect. This is my document. I need to go ahead now and I need to make a copy of this file. I'm going to click on File in the upper left-hand corner, click on Make a Copy, and I'm going to go ahead and label the notes like Ms. Benavides said. According to Ms. Benavides, the notes should be labeled Western Political Thought Notes Unit 1.1. I'm going to go ahead and right-click, click on Copy to copy that title, come back to the notes, right-click, click on Paste, and there's the title. This is the title that I should be giving these notes based on the title in the table of contents. Not only did I title this, I need to number it. This should be page number 1 in my binder. So I'm going to go back in front of my title. I'm going to click 1 dot space. Now I have fully titled this page number 1, Western Political Thought Notes Unit 1.1. This needs to go in my digital binder. So under Folder, I'm going to click on Folder. I'm going to go back to my drive. I'm going to click on my drive. And when I click on my drive, I should have the ability to search and find my digital binder. Again, it should be labeled Period 1 Benavides Anna. When I click on my binder, it should say that my folder is empty. I'm going to click Select. This means I'm going to be dropping the Unit 1.1 notes into my binder. When I click Select, I'm going to click OK. The file that I just saved in my binder is going to pop up. It's going to pop up here with the correct title that I gave it. But I don't need this file anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my digital binder because I want to make sure that the file is saved. I'm going to find my digital binder, click on it. Let's try it again. Let me make sure I'm on my right account. I'm going to find my digital binder in my drive, click on it, and there's my document. Number 1, Western Political Thought Notes Unit 1.1. Perfect. Now, if I take a look at my table of contents, I need to go ahead and do the same step for pages 2 through 12. Page number 2 is Academic Prep Work, Unit 1.1, Western Political Thought. I'm going to go ahead and copy this title because I know that I'm going to have to need this for later on. I'm going to highlight it, right-click, click on Copy. Now I'm going to go look for this document. It's an academic prep assignment, so when I go back to Google Classroom, I'm going to scroll to the very, very top and make sure that I'm in the Academic Prep Work page. Now, this is one of the very first academic prep assignments, so it's going to be somewhere towards the bottom of academic prep. Let's see if I get lucky with this first post. Awesome. Unit 1.1 Academic Prep. Academic Prep Work Unit 1.1. Perfect. That's my document. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open that document. Again, this is my own personal copy. So anything that I wrote down on this document is automatically going to save in terms of any of the answers. I'm going to go ahead and click on File. I'm going to make a copy for my binder. This is not the title Ms. Benavides wants. Ms. Benavides wants this to be titled Prep Work Unit 1.1, actually Academic Prep Work Unit 1.1, Western Political Thought. How do I know that's the title? Because that's what it shows here in my table of contents. Now this is page number 2, so I need to make sure I add number 2, Academic Prep Work Unit 1.1. Now that I've officially given my document the correct title, I need to make sure I save it in my digital binder. I'm going to go back to my drive. I'm going to look for my digital binder. I'm going to find it. I'm going to click on it to select it. And I'm going to go ahead and hit OK to drop my file in my digital binder. The system will go ahead and open up the file with the correct title, but I don't need this file anymore. So once it's done uploading, which I can tell it's uploading up here, once it's done uploading, I can go ahead and exit out. There, it's done. I'm going to exit. I'm going to go back to my folder. I'm going to hit refresh to see if my second file saved. There is my second file. File number 1, Western Political Thought, Notes Unit 1.1. File number 2, Academic Prep Work, Unit 1.1, Western Political Thought. Perfect. Now I have to do numbers 3 through 12. Let's do one more example for practice. The next document is the Greek Creators of Democracy Notes, Unit 1.2. These are notes, so I know that I can find these in the lesson section of Google Classroom. Let's go there now. I'm on Google Classroom. I'm going to scroll to the bottom of my lesson section. I know it's not this post because this post I already put into my binder. Let's try day 2. I'm looking for the Unit 1.2 notes. Perfect. Here they are. I'm going to open it. I'm going to go to File, make a copy. This is supposed to be page number 3, so I'm going to go ahead and type in to the title, 3, and what did Miss B want me to call it? No, not Western Political Thought. That's not right. Let's go back to our table of contents and check. Greeks, Creators of Democracy Notes Unit 1.2. Let's copy that. Go back to the document. Save the correct title, page 3, Greeks, Creators of Democracy Notes Unit 1.2. Go to our folder, specifically go back to the drive, click on my drive, find my folder, click on my folder, click select, click OK. It's going to open up the file with the correct name. I'm going to wait until it fully downloads. Perfect, it's done. I'm going to close that because I don't need it. I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom digital binder, and there it is, file number 3. Again, when I title these, I'm putting the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 12, and then I'm copying the title that Ms. Benavides wants for this document. How do I know these titles and numbers? By going to my table of contents and seeing the information posted here. All of the documents you'll be saving in your digital binder are either notes documents that can be found under the lesson sections or academic prep work, which can be found in your academic prep work section. That concludes the tutorial on how to save these files. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or need any help, please let me know.